Hi everyone, Az here from HeelvsBabyface. Ah dear. Now, I'm just going to say a disclaimer at the start of this video. During the course of this video, I'm just going to say normal stuff that a normal person would say because they're normal. And unfortunately, in 2019, that may be deemed as controversial to some people. Because, of course, 2019 is all about virtue signaling and getting outraged just for the sake of getting outraged. So let's get into what happened. Right, first things first, right? E3's finished. And to me, there is no doubt whatsoever that the best game, the game which really stood out, and I think head and shoulders above anything else at E3, was Cyberpunk 2077. We got a release date, we got the collector's edition look, we got the regular edition, which is jammed full of niceties as well. We got a new CGI scene for us to watch, and we got some more information. There was a behind-the-scenes playsy-pewsy with it, but that was for press only. We're going to see that later on at Gamescom, I believe. But there's a lot to be positive about, and of course, the cherry on top. After everything that was done, it was already great. You know, I was sold on this a long time ago. Number one, as soon as CD Projekt Red mentioned it, because it's CD Projekt Red. And they are a company that care about gamers. And it absolutely shines through when you look at the games that they've made. And to me, it really came into its own in The Witcher 2. The Witcher 2 made me go back and purchase The Witcher 1, because I'd never purchased that. And then when I saw the leap in technology and design from The Witcher to The Witcher 2, I was blown away by what they had created. And not just that, I was blown away by this insane universe, this Witcher universe that they had built for us, where characters, every character felt believable, where you were trapped as an adult and made adult decisions or choices, or puerile ones if you really wanted to, throughout the course of the game. The branching stories, how things could materialize because of your decision making. And then, of course, when The Witcher 3 came out, it just took it to untold levels. It was a game like no other. To me, it's the greatest game ever created. And once again, this incredible cast of characters was brought back to us with new additions to the fray, and we got to explain explore colossal zones, go through little people's lives. When I say little people's, I'm talking about people who aren't integral to the main storyline, before anyone gets fucking offended about that as well. We could do anything pretty much, go anywhere, interact with villagers, help villagers out, and they all seem to have their own unique stories, personalities, and voices. It was a world unlike any other. And in these worlds, we saw plenty of diversity, probably to a realistic level of how it exists in today's day and age. And people were treated with respect, and some people were lampooned. Why? Because that is freaking life. And that is how we got to where we are in society today. What was it that we used to say just but a few years ago? You gotta have a sense of humour in life. You gotta have a sense of humour. No more. There's no more sense of humour now, people. It's all business on Twitter. When I say business, I mean people, pathetic people who have no lives, who get up every day from their beds and can't wait to get onto Twitter to get mad. They can't wait to jump into their think tank, their echo chamber, not think tank, they wish, their echo chamber, and get mad about stuff. What are my friends getting mad about today that I can get mad about with them? Who are we gonna just jump on and pile onto today because my echo chamber says so? Because I have no original thought. My whole life is waking up, going on Twitter and getting mad. Who can I tear down today? Whose life can I destroy today? What little tiny minuscule thing in the whole meaning of life can I blow out of all proportion and try and ruin somebody's life over because I am a sad, pathetic individual who's got nothing better to do? I am so upset and distraught and miserable about my own existence. I just want to tear everybody else down. That's what we have. That is what we have today. So when you've got Cyberpunk 2077 and the cherry drops, and what's the cherry? The end result, the Keanu Reeves, just there going, come on, we got a city to burn. And it's just like, it didn't even need it. It didn't even need it, but everything's better with Keanu. Everything is better with Keanu. But the whole game, the whole concept, everything about Cyberpunk 2077 had already been sold. This was just them giving us extra on top. Great, he's going to be some character in the game. He's going to play some part in the game. This wonderfully cool guy who just he's 54 years old. 54! God, I wish I looked that good when I was 24. Never mind 50. Huh? So what do we have now? Well, there is an advert in the game. An advert in the game. A fake advert in the fake game. Where there is a model and she's advertising, or they are advertising, let's get the pronouns right. They're advertising a drink which apparently has 16 different flavours when you drink it. And what's unique, maybe, is that the word to use, or different, or what separates this model from everyone else? That this model appears to be female, but is displaying some junk. Is packing heat. And what is the tagline of the advert? Mix it up. Mix it up. 16 flavours in this drink. It's a corporate drink. Think of it as a Coca-Cola advert. Think of it as a Pepsi advert. Remember those unbelievably, terribly, laughably woke Pepsi adverts that came out recently? Where they were just like, we're going to change the world. How are we going to change the world and make everyone happy and love each other? We're going to buy them Pepsi. Because it's a corporate. They were just like, hey, you could just imagine the meeting at Pepsi. Hey, what's trendy right now? Social justice. Hello. Okay, right. In which case, let's make a socially aware advert. That'll be fantastic. What we'll have is like soldiers and guns and stuff like that, or at least the the imagery of that sort of thing. And then we'll have a bunch of like really cool, like hipster type people, people like us and stuff. And then they'll just like be like, hey man, don't be so mad. Have a Pepsi. That was I swear to God, I just reenacted that as it actually happened. Because that's what corporations do. Because do you know what corporations want? Money! And they don't care how they get it. They just look what's trending. They look at their analysis. What does our analysis tell us about what's going on right now? Well, we see in the demographic of 18 to 34 that if we do a social justice kind of... That's what they do. They analyse shit. They try and see what is trendy with the lokes, with their demographic audience, and then they target it by trying to construct something hideous. Because they are suits. And they have no true comprehension whatsoever. They look at daft things and daft people on Twitter and go, that must be a depiction of society today, when it's nothing like it whatsoever. Nothing like it whatsoever. It is so far to an extreme, it counts for 0.0001% of people. And so what happened when the Pepsi advert came out? Were there riots on the street? Were there people getting lynched? No, we laughed. We laughed. We laughed at how pathetic it was. We laughed at how stupid it was when, I believe it was a Jenner, I don't know them, I don't watch any, or a Kardashian, I don't know if it's a Jenner or a Kardashian, like, you know, gave a policeman or a soldier a Pepsi. We laughed. It was pathetic. But no. This is serious. Sorry, I was checking, see if I was recording. Infinite as! This is what we have now. People saw this advert, and instead of understanding what the clear message was, because let's just admit, it was a clear message. And let's just say, I'm gonna spice things up. Let's just say there was a pun attached to that. Let's just say there was a little bit of a joke attached to that. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Can we not put little jokes in places? Is there now a rule on what we can do when it comes to jokes? Well, yes, you can make jokes about white men, but pretty much everyone else is off the table right now. Sorry. No, you know, if you can make a joke about one person, you can make a joke about all people. And it's not a joke at anybody's expense. This is just it. It's not even like coming across in any negative manner. It's just saying, hey, look, we have a trans person. They are exhibiting male and female characteristics. Let's mix it up. What's wrong with that? Nothing. But of course, people got outraged. And when I say people, the polygons of the world will make you believe that it is a huge mass, a huge mob with their pitchforks and their torches stomping away to the headquarters of Poland's seedy Projekt Red. No, it's like 10 people on Twitter getting mad. Or Polygon pushing, because they got to get those hate clicks. They got to generate the hate. That's the only way that they exist. That's how the algorithm operates. It operates off people getting mad. It operates off people going, oh, what have they done now? That's what it all operates off. CD Projekt Red shouldn't even have to justify this. I mean, to me, it's commonsensical, but that's just by the by. But the wording of this trash Polygon article, of course it's trash, it's Polygon, where you say, CD Projekt Red had previously made jokes at the expense of the trans community. What jokes are they referring to? Where Cyberpunk 2077 had tweeted out, hashtag Gamescom starts as hashtag E3 ends. Checking Twitter, somebody put, I want more guys, in caps. And they put, did you just assume their gender? Which is a meme. It's not a joke, it's not a pun, it's a meme. It's a meme. That's what it is. And there was outrage. I tell you what, if you are outraged, here we come, folks, controversial time by saying something normal. If you are outraged by, did you just assume their gender? If that line gets you outraged, there's something wrong with you here. There's something wrong with you. It's just a few words. 6, I believe, at quick glance. I hope I've counted correctly. It's not trying to insult somebody. It's not somebody knocking on your front door, you opening the front door and going, you, sir, you, David Willis at 26 Have You Doing Street in Bournemouth, you're a dickhead. They're not doing that at all. They're just memeing. And what I believe happened, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I believe this person got fired. Or maybe it was the other person that got fired who did this. Who did, again, took a popular hashtag, a hashtag which was going around, and when they were questioned about single-player games or something, CD Projekt Red tweeted, classic PC games, hashtag won't be erased on our watch. Where hashtag won't be erased was being used for something completely different, something progressive, something, to do with different communities. It was clearly a joke. They weren't targeting anybody. They weren't targeting any demographic. They weren't targeting any individual. They clearly were just making use of what a popular hashtag was that fit the nature of the tweet. If I had a black line going across there and I had a picture of me like... And under, in the Twitter, it was, I've just used a permanent marker on my whiteboard, hashtag, won't be erased. It would be a joke because I can't erase permanent marker from the whiteboard. It would be a topical joke. I haven't targeted a demographic. I haven't targeted an individual. I have made, heaven fucking help me, a joke. But this is where we are. 2019, folks. This is where we are. You gotta get outraged. Just a few people trying desperately. And believe me, these people know what they're doing. And when I say these people, I mean the people who are purposely trying to make a mountain out of, I wouldn't even say a molehill, because it's nothing. Nothing whatsoever. It saddens me, you know? It saddens me. Particularly when it comes to a company like CD Projekt Red, because they are a company that clearly care about gamers more than 99.9% of people, of corporations in the gaming marketplace right now. And what do these morons want to do for hate clickbait? They want to tear it down. They want to tear it down and they want everybody in the echo chamber to pile on. Pile on people. The more people that pile on, the more hatred we can create, the more clicks we can generate to our trash articles. I've got nothing but love for CD Projekt Red. I've had nothing but love for them since I experienced my first game from them, which was The Witcher 2. It caused me to go to The Witcher 1. It caused me to purchase The Witcher 3, and CD Projekt games to me now are no-brainers. Why? Because of the mentality of the company. Because of how the company is clearly looking after me, the gamer, and clearly, when you saw the amount of love, care, and attention, and quality, and quantity of content that went into The Witcher 3, these people love games, these people love what they do, and these people love you, the gamer. But you're going to have Trash McGee and their posse of virtue signaling idiots who just want to tear things down. And they know they're trying to tear it down and they love it. Because they don't care for the industry. They don't care about you. They don't care about gaming. They are just bothered about getting their clicks. And this is why they're so desperate to hold on to it. And this is why they're so mad and have to come up with these smear campaigns against us YouTubers. Because you are coming to us now. Because you are wanting a sane and rational and normal person opinion about things. And they can't have that. They can't have that because it's pulling you away from them. And so they've got to get more extreme and they've got to get more hate and they've got to get more baity. I love you, CD Projekt Red. I've loved you ever since I purchased The Witcher 2. I will no doubt continue to love the products which you put out. I thank you for E3. I thank you even more for Keanu Reeves. And it saddens me. I mean, these people don't make me mad in the sense that I know these people are trash. I know these people are trash and I know exactly what their agenda is. And if the agenda was pure, was legitimate and pure, at least you could empathise with them. But it's not. It's not. It's fabricating. It's complete and utterly fabricated. This campaign. It's made for nothing else than to dogpile and try and get bait. Try and make something that isn't there. This is, no pun intended, a trap. The whole thing's a trap. You can't do right for doing wrong, and you can't do wrong for doing right at the moment. No matter which way you want to use or portray somebody with a diverse background or that exhibit different qualities than the vast majority of the public, they will look at a way to twist it, pervert it, and make it look as if you have done bad. Why? Because that's all they care about. That is all they care about. They wake up every morning and just wanna tear things down. They are scum. They are nothing but scum. Oh, glad I got that off my chest. So I hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and Twitch for live streaming. Links, they're in the description box down below. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.